And hello there, all you bourbon know-it-alls. It is I, Jonathan J.O. Owen. Now, I am going to apologize right away. I know that the thumbnail and whatnot was talking about Kitty joining in. Unfortunately, Kitty is not able to. She had some unexpected stuff come up down at her home. And so I'm flying solo in my hotel room here in St. Louis. And first off, I just want to say that is a nice view right there. I'm really and truly just impressed with this hotel. This one is the famous St. Louis Hotel. It is part of the AC collection. It is beautiful. I wet my whistle with an Old Forester Statesman, and I had it made into a Boulevardier. Now, that was a nice little appetizer because that aperitif and vermouth in there, it just really kind of gets the appetite flowing for something a little bit more. Now, if you saw the last video review that I did, I was partly impressed with one whiskey, well, really impressed with one whiskey and not impressed at all with another. I did try some other whiskeys, and unfortunately, none of them were just that good. So I grabbed one from my personal collection that I happened to travel with so I could show a friend, and there it is. This, my friends, is the Isaac Bowman Pioneer Spirit, and this is their port barrel. This one is one of my favorites. I do really enjoy it, but a quick history before I start diving into the review on this. The Abraham Bowman, which is their bourbon whiskey, this being the Isaac Bowman, it's Virginia straight bourbon whiskey. The Isaac Bowman is, aged in charred barrel. The barrel is finished. It is then finished in a port barrel. Just a quick little bit of information. It is a 53-gallon. It's coming in at level 3 to level 4 charring. But what really makes them stand out is the fact that they are bringing where they're getting their port right there. Port, sorry. Brain doesn't want to work as well as it always wants to. But it is owned by the Buffalo Trace Distillery. I remember when it got purchased, it was a big deal. But it is, after it spends the 4 to 6 years in the new oak charred barrel, it then spends 3 to 6 months, or sometimes even longer, in a port barrel that is finished and mingled together with a 60-gallon white oak, which is a modified Solero process that they're using for it in order to get it. But okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and dive into the review. And if you have any questions, feel free to shout out or ask anything, and I will see what I can do in order to answer them. But here we go. See, this one's for you, Kitty. Oh, that was a good one. More not the classic pop. All right. One thing I do love about port barrels is we're seeing more of them. For a very short time of like 3 to 4 years, we were just getting these ones that just weren't good. They were trying to hide the fact that it was young whiskey. So this one being of over 4 years, you know that you're getting something very nice and it's fitting a good time in there. First thing right away is I'm getting a nice, it kind of is, to me, it kind of smells amberish. Yeah, for me, definitely tell that it is a red wine finish, which, technically port's not wine, but okay. Cherries, kind of a stone fruit, more of red stone fruit. Kind of hints of a chocolate malt underneath the chocolate. It's a dark chocolate. Rich cocoa is kind of showing up in there. Hints of orange peel. Now, here we go. cornucopia of flavor. I just had a hush moment where you just taste it and you just want to shut the world off and just savor that flavor as it sits on your palate. Um, it's still going. It is really, really good. I'm give you a full flavor breakdown here. First and foremost, cherry, chocolate. That port is front. Then I get a bit of heat of the bourbon. Then after that, a very mellow, pleasant flavor starts to creep in. The bourbon heat only lasts for just a moment, but then it is soft and elegant, and you're just getting bourbon and flavor and character. And but here we go. And I give it, rather than just describing it that way, I'm going to try and give you full flavor breakdown here. Cherries, stone fruit, mandarin, slight bitterness, char, heat of the bourbon, a spicy rye that is overlaid with a sweetness, a little bit of floral notes, um, a very, very light citrus, very, very light. And I'm now getting more and more cherry. It is now devolving into a cream. The palate is very, very long and lingering. Mm. That is delightfully good. Now I'm going to scooch over here and I'm going to grab my trusty water bottle and I'm going to put a splash of water into this and we're going to see how much it happens to open up. Okay, first thing I kind of noticed is that kind of brought out a bit of a musky smell. Like, not an insulting musky smell, not an offensive one, more of a rickhouse musk. You're getting the old wood, the dank wood, the hints of the bourbon that has just been seeping in the air, the angel's share, the char and the barrels, the barrel candy, all of that just creating that musky smell that when you walk in there, that's what I'm getting in this nose. It also made it very dry. Brought out more of the citrus note, and I lost a lot of the cherry. The chocolate is still there, but you really have to dive in there to get it. Splash of water made this go down way too easy. It is still absolutely beautiful. It's got some long, clingy legs. The butter fats, the tannins, all of those are just sticking to my palate. The residual oils, not butter fats, residual oils. That's just very, very pretty. All right, here we go. Orange first and foremost. Char. Now the cherry is showing up. Hints of chocolate. Mm. The whiskey now makes an appearance just immediate. It just showed up there and then it just sits on the palate. It's very creamy. It's sitting there. It's delightful. It's not something in which I feel like somebody that is a hardcore whiskey drinker who likes, that bottled and bond flavor. They like the Kentucky hug. I don't think this is for you. As a fun item, yes. Anybody who likes Angel's Envy, branch out. This is good. This is just a great quality. I paid, I want to say, 42 for it. And honestly, again, this to me, to answer the question that Kitty would ask me if Kitty was here, would I buy it again? Yes. And then again, and then again, and then again. Until maybe I find something better. But right now, I like that better than Angel's Envy. So without a doubt, that is my review. I do enjoy it. I'm Jonathan J.O. Owen, and you have been watching the Bourbon Know-It-Alls, and we'll be talking again soon. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.